Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, that teach us, this truth. And, citations to the elect. Slocky. I'm a little tired. Slocky. Yeah, man, I was just doing a little simple Google search and I typed in slavery. Look what came up. Nothing but Jake. Israel, Northern, alright, Native American Indians. Judah, on slave auctions. Let's read the captions. It says, husbands, wives, and families husbands, wives, and families sold indiscriminately to different purchasers are violently separated, probably never to meet again. They are violently separated. Alright, and when I read this, alright, I think of that Obadiah, alright, where it says this. It says Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Alright, and that's talking about Esau's violence against the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Alright, and this is one of the main violences that they're known for, slavery. Alright, Esau liked to proclaim, well, we was in slavery too. But what do they put out there on the forefront, on the World Wide Web, on Google, where everybody looks at? Alright, the slavery of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Alright, you see chain gangs being whipped, having to work in the cotton fields. Alright, this is Egypt all over again, man. This is a modern day Egypt. Let me see what this is talking about. Caution, colored people of Boston, one and all. You are hereby respectively cautioned and advised to avoid conversing with the watchmen and police officers of Boston. And they have already been actually employed in kidnapping, catching, and keeping slaves. Therefore, if you value your liberty and the welfare of the fugitives among you, shun them in every possible manner, as so many hounds on the track of the most unfortunate of your race. Alright, so, hey, man, there's no mercy on our people, man. It was never no mercy on our people, man. Like I said, Esau always likes to exploit Jake, man. Even to this day, man. Shooting Jake, alright, like they're just savages in the middle of the street. Alright, and then if you protest or have something to say about it, you the wrong one. Alright, and it says that, man, for that violence, alright? And if you blue letter that word violence, alright? Because what else also happened in slavery? Jake Rod got chopped off. They were separated from their family. Young boys was getting sodomized. Young virgin women had to sleep with old Edomite crackers. Alright? Alright? You weren't even counted as a man. You were dehumanized. Alright? So, when you look up that word violence, right? It goes cruelty, wrong, false, cruel, damage, injustice, oppressor, unrighteous. Alright? And what was righteous about slavery? Nothing, man. It was very cruel. Right? Day in and day out, man. A Jake woman would deliver a baby and go right back out to work. Alright? This place is hell, man. Alright? I want to get another precept. Let me get Isaiah. Because this is our job, man. We supposed to basically come out here, declare the judgment to Esau, man. Tell him why he going into slavery. Alright? Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. All right, and one of the main reasons, I would say one of the reasons, Salakia, is that what? All nations on the earth had Israel in slavery, man. And they treated them like shit. Their sling shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. All right, so it's going to be great slaughters of these heathens. It's like, I think I'll skip verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Right, so any Jake says watching, so you think about going to the army, don't do it, man, because you're going to have to fight the Most High, Yahushua. Yahweh Shimmy Yahushua, alright? Then it goes on to say, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. Alright, so when the nukes hit this place, alright, it says this place is going to be dissolved, man. The heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, man. Alright, that's smoke, man. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Alright, so the Most High is going to be he's going to do a lot of killing, man. Behold, it shall come upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Alright, so Idumea, alright. Idumea is a place in Edom. Alright, so it's to come to Edom, alright, or Esau, which is the nation name of Edom, the so-called white man. Alright, who is the Lord's curse, man. The judgment. Alright, because contrary to popular belief, alright, the Most High, does all things, and he created Esau, what? To be the sword, to destroy, which he did. He did very well. Now it's his turn to be destroyed, as it is written in Lamentations. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, because the cup shall pass through unto you, man. So let's look at that cup one more time, man. That's a strong cup, man. That's a strong cup. You can even see it now. I was talking to the brother the other day, and it's like you go into the store and you see how much Jake is really depressed, man. You looking in their eyes. You see how depressed Jake is, man. Now you working under these heathens for minimal, for minimal pay. You bust your ass and you still get laid off. Be the first ones to get laid off. Ain't that us on the boats? Slavery. Alright, so that's that cup, man. Esau, you gonna have to drink of that. We gotta deal with this every day of our life, so do you, man. So do you. Alright, so with that, it's just a quick quick observation I wanted to do a video on. I pray brothers edified. Shalom, Israel.